it's just interesting that right where we were, Sanibel, Captiva, and Fort Myers Beach, took the brunt of the eye wall, right front quadrant, a la Michael.
Yep. Well, like I said, is there anything down there to mount to that even stayed up?
Right, and I mean, we you know, the Captiva cam, I think is a good example. It went down, and the surge came in eventually. Whatever. There's a few glimpses of surge. If I have time tonight, I'll go in and try to find those in my nest system. But the network down there had a terrible failure. I don't know how they did what they did, if that's just recorded and they were able to go back and get it.
Well, it kind of looks like 1080, at least 1080. It's pretty clear. Yeah, maybe they just went back down and grabbed it. However, I don't know what it's sitting on. It's really high, though. Gotta be a bridge or something.
In a quarter mile, turn right on South Carolina James Island Expressway.
Well, I mean, it is. It's probably something recorded, and they would have to be nearby.
Turn right onto South Carolina 30 East James Island Expressway.
Like I said, we weren't going to ride it out down there.
Continue on South Carolina 30 East for 3 miles.
The only other thing I can think, it could have been someone else's. There's this guy named Max Olson who does this. And he could have been working with them because it's an organization. It's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was Max Olson.
Oh, there you go. I wish you had told me that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was on the screen. It's Max Olson Ellison.
good for Max. I met him during Laura.
Merge onto Compliment Street, then turn left onto Kirkland Drive.
The parking deck there at
Turn left onto Kirkland Drive.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Chase building?
Yep. And real nice fella, and he does like a little mini documentary. It's a really good job. Really good job. And it's very nice because he was
In a
like,
quarter mile, turn right onto Canyon
he was
Street.
just testing out some of these, he calls them surge probes in that one. And it's just very cool that he said, you know, whatever, acknowledge that I started this and he's learned from me, etc. And that was just neat. Good for him. Wow. Who needs a red light, right?
You can stop at that one? Nope.
Turn right onto Cannon Street.
So he'll do a documentary, a little quick one, in the next few days. He'll tweet it or something. I'll follow him and I'll see it. It's pretty good stuff.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
I want to look at it like top tier coaches in basketball. Sometimes you have a 3-year streak of major winning
Head east on Cannon
or
Street
whatever.
toward S10670 President Street, then turn left onto S10670. In
Next.
600 feet,
Guess we missed something.
600 feet to the left on Ashley. She heard you and she stopped.
turn left onto Ashley Avenue.
Does Ashley have Yes, it is.
Sometimes you win the national championship and sometimes you don't.
Yep. Ain't that the truth? I'm pretty sure I saw that right.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Septima Clark Parkway.
Something a decent sized road. That's cars. Thank you first.
I'm most frustrated with the wind data. I just don't understand.
The weather stations were in the right spot
Mm-hmm.
and everything. I mean, this was the one they stayed up, they stayed on, like on the bridge. And this was the one. If you were going to get the perfect wind data, this could have been that one. Yeah. Yeah, because we got surge. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
we didn't get surge.
Right. It'll be interesting to see if the Kestrels, I don't know if they save files or not. Jason's father died today.
Turn right onto Septima Clark Parkway.
I was expecting. Everybody was there. So, hey, can you jump into the. He even asked yesterday and today, how are things going? Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, but even then, it's still not.
No, of course. But I can't remember. I don't think anything is saved on the Raspberry Pi.
It's all transmitted,
I think so.
and whatever's not transmitted. See, I thought it saved it to a little card. I remember you saying that on something.
Yeah, I think it is actually.
It's
Now that I
saved
think
on
about
some
it,
memory card.
I think so. So I should take one in and pop it out and see what's on
Is
there.
there a memory card in the Pies?
Yeah. It's just no turn on red or something horse kooky.
Exactly. Well, it's because it's a blind corner.
Yep.
You can't see over there.
Because
Continue on
if it's a
South
formula,
for 3/4 of a mile.
like, it's all set to meters per second or kilometers per hour.
Could be.
And you just convert it and like, oh, look at that.
Well, then you know what you should do. You should go ahead and just try it. Try
Yeah.
some kilometers an hour. Convert a measurement you got,
Right.
and just see if it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We know what the winds were. I mean, for the most part. I mean, those like even just take the 17 we got under that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
What makes sense? 30, 20 to 30 maybe.
Maybe.
So okay, what's almost double, right? Of mile per hour to a kilometer an hour is times 3. I don't think it's 3. So a kilometer is almost a yard, 1 yard. So it would be like 3 feet, 3 miles per.
So it'd be pretty easy. We could, go in and see the peak numbers.
Peak numbers, and then
And so if the peak number is
throw it in Google. And
whatever, just okay, what is?
convert it?
Yes.
Peak's 26. Then hey, what would the conversion be? Maybe.
But we verified that the jumpers are set to miles per hour. You look at the manual, you look at the jumpers, they're set to miles per hour.
Mhm.
And whatever
How many-
formula he wrote,
How many different jumper settings are there?
I don't know.
Because I mean, you could throw one in the back of the Tacoma one day, flip the jumpers, and,
Well, no, that would mean that all of Arm Young's equipment is faulty.
or
They're all the same.
upside down.
No.
Well, they're all the same, but they're all reading the same too.
Right, so there might be a way to figure out the error. You need to add 17.2% to every number, and then it's correct, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Quarter mile. Turn right onto the US 17 North ramp to Mount Pleasant, Georgetown. Turn right onto the US 17 North ramp.
So this is the bridge I wanted to bring you over. This is the Ravenel. It used to be
Continue
this,
for 3 miles.
it was next to it, this little narrow deal on the Cooper River Bridge. That thing was frightening.
New one's a lot better.
Yeah, I made a documentary about this one. You'll see. You'll see why.
Big bridge for such a little. We were just driving through downtown.
Well, the Port of Charleston is a big deal. There's hundreds of containers over there. They do cruise ships from time to time.
Kilometers get whipped around in all different directions.
And I think it is, and I mean, I'm truly happy. Like, that's awesome for Max and that effort. Good job. And I'm also, I can't wait to go back and look at the feed from, and my idea to put the camera where I did, at the midpoint. It's not 4K or whatever, but to see the surge come up the river, I need to run that in time lapse because holy mackerel. And even when there's gaps, if it did go off, I can stitch that together. Because there was a while where the river was coming towards the camera. And then something happened and you should be able to see it. And then it just takes off. And doing it at different speeds. To see storm surge go up that river, no one else will have that video. And I give myself credit for being aware enough that night when we set that thing up. So I was thinking about facing it the other way, and it's like, nope, I wanted to face that way because I could see more river. And I was smart enough at some point to crop the shot. Now I could do that in post-production. But for the live shot, the anemometer was more on the right-hand side. You saw more river. Oh man, you could just see it. Man, that thing was roaring. Just the surge was just pushing up that river. One of the most remarkable. And it just kept going and going. Oh, it was incredible.
Long duration for sure.
And we might be able to see on it, even at that scale, how much it rose. I don't know. I hadn't even had a chance to look at it. And I'm going to tell you, one of the problems that people are not thinking correct. I've seen a lot of people saying that 7 feet at Fort Myers, that's up on some gauge somewhere in Fort Myers. And that doesn't seem very high. People are so fixated on these peak numbers. How high was it? Michael taught me it is not about just the height. It's the velocity. And in Michael, the water where the camera was only came up 3 or 4 feet above ground level, but it was moving at 40 to 80 miles an hour, just like jet engine blasted in there, and it scraped the bleeping pavement off the earth like cracking an egg and peeling a hard-boiled egg. Massive slabs of pavement, and moved entire houses across the shot. And Max caught that. And if he caught some of those long duration, I'd love to, hey Max, can I look at your actual GoPro? Surely it's a GoPro, right?
It's like GoPro footage.
Yeah, like if he caught some of those long duration, like these waves would come in at the Michael shot, and they were just really long, like they would just blast in. And so like Florence and Surf City, the water level came up and there was rolling waves. And those waves just, will knock stuff over and bulldoze. It's just a rolling wave. The freaking waves in Michael, like I said, they weren't even waves. They have to have a new term. Like, you go back and look at Michael, they were, they're waves, yes, but the velocity that they're coming in is different than anything we've ever seen. And Michael was the first time that we saw that in the history of mankind. Like, and anybody lived to tell me that, I was going to say. The first time it was ever recorded. And then they kept coming even after the worst was over. You just see these jets of waves come in, and they just kept going. They were like, what is that? The wave length was very long. It's like a tsunami almost. But in Florence, the GoPro at Surf City, which at the time I thought, wow, this is the pinnacle. This is the greatest I've ever, it works. Woo, it was awesome. Those waves would come in and they would spread out, and they were just moving, I don't know, coming by 15, 20 miles an hour or whatever. And they spread out and they just bulldoze stuff and they knock stuff over. Same thing we saw in Ike. gradual rise in water. The water came up 20 feet. And on top of that water were these rolling waves that spread out so that the wavelength was a couple hundred yards, whatever it was. But Michael was a completely different story. So if Max caught the same thing, then we're on to something here, and we need to teach the public about it. And you know how they have an extreme wind warning? There should be some type of like extreme storm surge warning, but it's not going to do any good. If you're down there, you're dead. You might have, and you won't even know it's coming until it happens. Mm-hmm. So maybe we're not on to something that's useful.
You can't predict it.
Right. You just have to say, in an intense hurricane like this, there's the possibility of some, maybe we come up with a new name for it.
Well, that's true, because like Cat 4, right?
Right.
I mean,
and we saw it a little bit in whatever that footage was that came out of Grand Isle.
Oh, yeah.
But that was too close of a shot. Max had a good wide shot, but not too wide. That's what I was saying. Remember I talked to Dylan, and he was like, hey, we should go up here. It's be a great, yeah, you get that nice, and yeah, I see, you would have been right. You would have seen the city fill up, and that would have been amazing. But there's a lot of video of that on social media. But that close-up shot, but not too close. The stuff in Ida down at Grand Isle, it was hard to tell what we were looking at. It looked like a washing machine.
Yeah.
In Mexico Beach, I got lucky. You know, like.
Well, and then this stuff with Max, like I said, it almost looks like it's on the bridge over the surge. And then, I mean, it's
So
still
it could be
a
that
decent
bridge
distance.
at Fort Myers Beach.
It's still a decent distance, but it's not. I would consider probably medium. Like from here to that bridge that we're about to cross there. It's still a wide shot. It's just not out into the open.
I just saw it.
Yeah. It was on Fox Weather. They had it.
Yeah, Ralph saying on chat, people want to know if I'm going to do an evening update. It'll be really, really late, so I don't know.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto James Nelson Road, marking Center Boulevard.
We still have one or two more cams to put out, including up at Murrell's Inlet. So here's a little tidbit. Once the 11 p.m. advisory, once the 11 p.m. advisory comes out, pretty much what I would discuss will be built into the discussion. So the cyclone discussion, and that'll give you some technical stuff.
Right, then your destination will be on the left.
Don't forget, did you get your glasses off before?
I will. Thanks for reminding me. I don't think I've ever stayed at this one. It's new.
I guess I'm just going to spin around and see where the entrance
Your destination is on the left.
Might be on that side.
We're going to meet longtime friend of the project. His name is Scott. He's brought a hotspot down here that we're going to try to match up. We're just running out of, as long as we get one more working, which we should, going to go up to Murrell's Inlet. At least put in one more valiant effort before all is said and done, and we just park into there for a bit.
I'm going to come up here because I'm going to pour gas, so I want to do it on the blacktop.
Yeah, thank you. I forgot about that. So if I do an update, it's going to be hours from now. So we just have more field work to do. But thank you for asking. charge a few minutes. Glad. What a disaster. Chili. Don't like the chili. Already checked in on the app. Why don't we meet in the lobby and I can get that device and we can hopefully get the camera going, period. All right, so we're going to switch out. For the older hotspot that you gave me, do you recall if you took your SIM card out, question mark? I think I am mixing them up, period. So Matt, you said if some of these little dots turn red, then that means they got water on them? All right, so this has got to be peaked, but there's still a SIM card in here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the other one... Right, this one is completely white. But there's a SIM card in here, and this looks like a different door than mine. I think mine had that little split on it anyway, so I think this is here. Yeah, so this one's got little red X's and stuff on it. But this is mine, this is his. Little red X's is good. It's good? Yeah, X's, yeah. Because the X's smear and it looks just like a solid pink color when it's water. No, well, his is just a solid white. Well, I want to try something.
tractor one.
It's just cumbersome. No, might end up being the way.
One of the doors, but I remember sticking in that pocket. It's that one I handed you.
Right, exactly. Okay, here's one that I think we tested this. Alright, I gotta find Tiny Cam just in case. There's Tiny Cam. This is Matt, our gas man. That's right.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, Scott.
If it's active, I could use it, period.
I think the last time I saw you, the Tahoe only had 300,000 miles on it.
That's right. Yeah, that thing's...
So it's gas already combined in Florida.
No, surprisingly.
Not bad, yeah.
Which I think was a sign right there that people weren't taking it seriously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. Stand by. Okay.
I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll be back.
I put a SIM card from one of mine that had the water in it into yours, period. Swapping them, period. Let's see if it works, period.
What's the chilliest tropical storm you've been?
Sandy.
Oh,
Th-
well,
this-
yeah,
Yeah, Sandy was a little chillier.
also had a snowstorm.
Right. This is weird, though. Okay, so. Maybe something just slides in the bottom. Right. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Right. Well, like we were discussing on the way here, See, you got hot spots everywhere. If it's all, oh, you just need to keep everything multiply or whatever, some percentage, then we're good to go. No doubt.
that dry more? There's a hurricane out there.
So Bruno's didn't come on at all.
I think that was the one Bruno's was. What is it?
Right, so
I think that's
We're down. We got one cam. We're going to go up to Murrell Inlet. You're more than welcome to follow us. Go on. You need to go to sleep, whatever. Yes. Cool. Thank you.
Nice meeting you, Scott. I'm sure I'll see you.
Swarm, man.
Those
We
Head southeast on Swift Drop Road toward James Mill.
you got it. Is it really wicked tuna?
Yep.
Wicked.
Really.
Wicked tuna waterfront dining.
You know what? It's gonna be outside in the back of the truck now.
Wicked tuna may be closed by the time you get there.
Turn left onto James Nelson Road, then turn left onto North Highway 17.
Quick update from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, period.
Turn left onto North Highway 17.
This is better news for the Charleston area.
Continue on North Highway 17 for 52 miles.
In terms of storm surge effects, period. However, this could result in more storm surge for areas like Myrtle Beach and beaches of Brunswick County in North Carolina, period. Matt and I have set up a couple of new camera systems to cover the event up here, period. We have one on the Charleston Battery, period. The other is out on Folly Beach, period. We are currently headed towards Murrell's Inlet. To set the very last camera that we have up to capture whatever happens tomorrow, period. We are talking about a 3-hour round trip. So wish us luck, period. We'll have another update. I deleted the Arcadia camera from the system, thinking that might be a problem. We can't get that camera box to connect to the Arcadia period. Scott from Columbia brought his hotspot down, so we have what we call our mini cam nest ready to go, period. Where did I say I put it? No, somewhere else. I just wasn't sure if there was other stuff where Arcadia maybe used to be something else, period. Anyway, we have one last camera to set up at Murrell's Inlet, period. Yes, the hurricane warning goes all the way up to Cape Fear. Murrell's Inlet could be decent. Stop shifting. They did an update. Now the winds are up to 85. NHC did an update. Top wind is now 85 miles. That's a solid Cat 1, dude. It's all for nothing. Well, I'll tell you what. I will do. If we look at the 0Z, we'll get a few minutes. It's even, it's up to West Wilmington. Turn around, go snatch everything out there. There's the hotel, fine.
So you go pick everything up?
Yeah, and we're gonna go up north, and somebody gotta have a hotel. All you go to sleep, whatever you want to have. I'll set the crap up.
Oh, we only got 20. Okay. Alright, we won't be that far now. I was thinking we'd be like an hour into the drive. It's like, Mark, why are we here?
No, because we'll know in a few minutes.
No, I don't.
Barely beat us McClellan, though, if that. I mean, I gotta really think about it. Like, if it's Myrtle Beach or something, yeah, they need to do that. Yeah, at least Brunswick County. Because Isaias was 85, but it dipped. At least with 2 hours from Norway.
Find a 5 a.m. flight out of Windsor. It doesn't matter.
True.
Just do Oneida. That just goes to the airport.
I guess, I mean, as long as you have the hours, you can walk in, like, you have a 5 a.m. flight to Denver. Like, you could say, I want 4732 to Denver right now.
What do you got? Back in. Is it leaving? Yeah.
And then you're going to go to bed.
That's it.
So, yeah, we'll look at that. I'll look at them right now. See what they have. It's probably too late. Not to look at it, just to see. Sometimes they don't show up.
Wow.
Then you look at American.
Check American. American, everything from Ireland is crazy expensive. Except, we find some flights for tonight that were only like $300-400. I don't know. I haven't happened.
What if you at least get Dallas to
Yeah, no, exactly. If you get out of the area, it's better. It's true.
Because in Dallas, you could do Southwest for like 12 minutes.
You make fun, dude.
No, I'm serious.
Yes.
That might be what we do. Just get you to Dallas. Period. Tomorrow.
Here we go.
So Wilmington to Denver, 508. You get to Denver at 912, $777. But if we just do Wilmington to DFW
Right.
tomorrow,
Yeah, but doesn't that go through Charlotte, or is that
no,
direct?
they have direct
They have
ones,
direct ones from there. Oh, that's right, because that's what you've taken me.
and they're more than going to Denver, and they're all through Charlotte. That is just the dumbest.
United has nothing out of ILM.
Denver,
Is there anything to Denver? You said it was 700.
right? Oops. $5:08 a.m. One stop in Charlotte. 777.
777. I got $150 in credits that I'm never going to use. I got Bermuda ticket. It leaves at 5. Yeah, but is it actually gonna? Yeah, could we even hit that though if we were to
Right.
5 a.m.? No, I mean,
But this will be gone Saturday. We can get you out of Wilmington Saturday.
yeah, but then it's just I can get out of. Well, I don't know what I can get out of him. Saturday. Oh yeah, like Saturday morning.
Yeah. I'll let you drive out of Wilmington.
Saturday. Yeah, see, United has nothing Friday or Saturday. It just is not available.
They have one at 8:57 a.m. Saturday morning.
From Charlotte.
Yep, through Charlotte to Denver. I'm looking at points. It's only 20,000.
So it's a 2-stopper.
No, it's just Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte, 1-stopper. Charlotte, Denver.
Right. Let's look
Is
at
that like
points.
it's like $300 in cash?
Oh, it's 367. And you get to Denver, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. And we think the storm will be out of, well, because that's out of Wilmington, but will it be out of Charlotte? That's, I think.
Oh, yeah, huh?
This damn storm, man.
Now, 5:17 Dallas. You get to Denver at 10 o'clock. But you still get out of here Saturday.
You fly through Dallas.
Correct. 4:19.
4:19, 419.
Yep.
All right. That leaves what time?
5:17 p.m.
Well, 5:17 p.m. Saturday night.
Right. You get to Denver 9:59 p.m. Saturday. That is a guarantee.
There's a United direct flight to Denver at that same time in Raleigh. But the storm is what's throwing me off. Who
Right.
knows what's
At
gonna-
least Wilmington, we'd be good to go. And everything else is 2 stops.
Well, just look at the GFS here.
Right.
When you think about it.
And that would give us time to get up there, sort everything. We just wouldn't be as rushed. It'd be good. I don't know, like, if I should be able to buy the ticket for you on here, right? I just put in your stuff.
Yeah, we just gotta put, or you can use my phone. I think, oh no, my thing doesn't work anymore.
Right, like.
Well, no, but they have my name spelled wrong.
Right.
It's Coems. I don't even know what that is.
Alright, so
Let's look at the GFS first. Because if not,
I don't see how we're going to get to Raleigh at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
it's only 4 hours, right? Leave here by 10. That's if it isn't even canceled. That's all. I'm just saying we could leave
Raleigh could get canceled
It could
tomorrow.
Yes. Could.
Because it's moving faster. Yeah, because it's 4 o'clock tomorrow, right?
But it's already non-refundable at this point. So at this point, it's whether it works or not.
Who is that through?
Just $3.90.
But if they cancel it,
If they cancel it, then yeah, I'd get the money back. But if they don't cancel it, then I don't know what they
right? Well, we won't let that. If they don't cancel it, I'll get you to Raleigh. We'll look at the other stuff and we'll figure it out.
Because is it 4 or is it 6 hours? I don't know.
To Raleigh?
Yeah, to Raleigh.
I just do it
from
right here.
That's a big.
Close enough. We'll add a few minutes.
I'm just curious what it is.
It's the airport, not just Raleigh.
True.
Four hours and 18 minutes.
So 4.5 hours.
Right. Then it'll be raining and horrifying.
Well, we drove here in that.
Right. It'll be more than 4 hours.
Have we not been driving and raining and terrifying? Oh, I see what you're saying. If they don't cancel it, then yeah, I would like to take that one. But I don't. I thought they would have already canceled it by now. That's all. Not granted. That's a very good question, actually, now that I think about it. Because I haven't checked my email either.
How much was the ticket from
United?
Raleigh?
Oh, from
United.
United Raleigh to.
Yeah.
I'd have to look. Probably like 300. Something like that. Like 300 bucks or something. But I'll set the GPS to see what we're doing. Because if we end up driving back, then you drive back there, and I'll see what I can do. If we end up going back, so GFS shows Wilmington, okay? we'll switch, and I'll, based on that plan and the faster movement, we'll see what I can do. I'll check all three.
Right. Check all three airlines.
Yeah. See what makes the most sense. Like even like Saturday morning or something, you know what I mean? Which that's what, yeah, like.
You want someone to go to Dallas.
Yeah, I know. Well, and then, so that's the thing is, yeah, I could do a multi-airline type deal. Because if you said, hey, you can get me to Dallas at what time?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. So we just look at that, and then I build my own second flight for like Southwest, like you said, from Dallas Southwest to Denver for $12. Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh, look right here. The road.
Right.
Remember the road?
Yeah, doing that music.
Yeah, exactly. It's all pitch, you know, the road's all black. That's exactly what it is.
September has moved into the 11th spot for the most ACE generated since 1980.
Wow. Pretty good for throwing a blank in the first couple. That's right, it is still September, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'm certain we're going to flip around in a minute. I mean, all of the low country down there is just out of the coast. Reading stuff about it. I mean, the other option is like leave that, so we don't have, and just go north until we see this, put it in like Brunswick County or somewhere, and just go into Wilmington. Then we'd be well ahead of schedule. Just, you know what I mean? Like, dude, there's only so much we can do.
Do you have anything at the house we could build?
Maybe, but all the hot spots are being goofy.
You see what I'm getting at? Like, if we had like 2 more cameras, we could just like build, even if they're like brand new nests or something. Like we could build a couple in the garage, but like you said, the hot spots.
Actually, we could take these SIM cards and possibly put them in other hot spots.
Yeah.
They do have plenty of hot spots.
Yeah. But is there any other cams and cases?
Yes, there are.
Well,
A couple. And they're like, remember that one that had that arm thing on it to hang it? We could get one and go hang it somewhere.
Scott's probably listening to us right now. Like,
Right.
what are you guys doing?
Because what we just set up is going to be neat to look at, but it's just
No, I know.
we've been scooped. We've
If
been
anything, it's just that many more cams, right?
right. Yeah, really. Hey, we had 20 cams.
This mission, we deployed 22 cameras.
Right.
3/4 of them are still in the field.
Probably coming to Wilmington, period. Let me look and see if I can get you a room in Wilmington before midnight. Well, I gotta get it right now. Come on, chicken nut. Yes, tonight. Tonight's Thursday, right? Yeah.
For 2 more minutes.
Right. I'm hurrying. Why are they so expensive?
Did you check into that one?
Yes.
Did you do mobile check-in on that one?
Yes. Both of those.
Can I try? Would
Yeah.
you let me try?
Yeah, you can call the guy.
Tell him it's too far out. We're coming from the hurricane zone.
Right. And he doesn't even know that was us.
That's exactly right. That's why I didn't know if you went and talked to him. I mean, even if they gave us like a late cancellation fee,
Right.
like who cares, right?
Right.
I can search on hotels too, Murrell, if you want.
I got it.
See what, because there might be like a Holiday Inn or something.
I got you booked at the Hilton Garden in Mayfair using my points. Yeah, so let me get you the number. Yeah, you can just say we're checked in on the apples. We thought we were coming, but we're getting delayed. Could you please split honors, diamond member, roll it up for
Oh,
me?
yeah, Mark Sutter. Zero? Yeah, that's okay. Alright, hold on. I gotta put myself together for this. This will be the most challenging we've done.
Right.
We've yet to call it midnight.
Right. I mean, I'll even email them if I have to if he says nothing you can do about it. But we'll give it a shot.
We're good to go.
I've never checked that yet.
So check that on the mobile app.
I thought we were gonna be there, but
Yeah, we're just
stuck.
we're on 3 hours of sleep. Got it. Alright, we're good. I got it. Just warm up. Let's see if it goes over. Ship it over the car.
Yeah, just straight through. Say, we gotta go to Wilmington. You should take it off.
Just try it.
You know, like if we're just going straight, I can.
There you go. What's the location? What's the location of this hotel? Yeah, Chris, I got a question for you. I had a couple rooms booked for tonight, and I got the mobile check-in on them. But we are just too far out. We're on 3 hours sleep, and I don't think we're going to make it as far as you guys. So I was going to see if there was any chance I could cancel those rooms. So once it's digital check-in, okay. Alright, maybe I'll try the dining desk as well. So, okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, you can't see if the keys have been used to access it. Whoa, easy. Alright, thank you.
Getting snippy.
He was. Yeah. He's like, because if you've done digital check-in, he said, then we have no proof you haven't been in the room yet. That was his.
I'll email and whatever. I'll take it up with American Express. It's worth a shot.
It's just like, what? They're, you know what I mean? Like, they should be able to check.
Right.
No proof you haven't been in the room. There should be proof that you haven't been in the room.
We are going to need to just go on up to Brunswick County and then to Wilmington, period. The storm has completely screwed me, period. I would say come up to Wilmington tomorrow and we can go get a bite to eat somewhere, but everything's probably going to be closed, period. Alright, GFS time. Watch it switch south back to. But you know it's not.
And we still have rooms.
Yeah, really.
That's a bummer. Well, at least we know. You know what I mean? Until we're like
Right.
heading there. Well, we'll get to pick the rooms as well. He goes, fine, if you want to push it with the diamond desk, that's fine. Have a good night, sir. And I was like, whoa.
Well, it is still north of Charleston, absolutely, but it's not Wilmington. But the effects are much closer to Wilmington, so we might as well go there.
Well, and that's where the onshore is going to be, right?
Right.
That's the thing. Wilmington's where the onshore will be. Charleston's going to be.
Then we're going to go to my house and try to get different hot spots to put SIM cards in, put more stuff out in Wrightsville Beach and Carolina Beach.
Why not?
No, they have already charged me, is what I was saying, period. I will send an email to Hilton and see if they can help me, period.
Any spots picked out on those beaches? So we're still going to put the one can at Murrell.
Yeah, might as well.
It's on the
It
way.
should be just north of whatever center there is. one day.
Take this ladder out of the damn truck.
Yeah.
It should be able to work.
I was trying to think about that period. Nothing's going to be open up there. Period. If you were so willing. Yeah. So this is flashbacks to Matthew by myself, and it was raging.
Yeah.
And I got to Murrell's Inlet, and I kicked off the camera in Charleston, and I had to go back.
Oh, because that's the rest of the story.
Yeah.
And you had to go back to Charleston.
To start that one up again, we had to do it with the phone and the Ustream app. And then I tried to drive home, and I was so tired talking to Paul. And as I drove on 31, which we'll be on later, it was really raining hard and just
Like, at least
what we
right
did-
now it's not.
Right. It's like what we did in Florida on I-4 today. That came at night. And the trees like right there.
Oh, you remember that when you're out in Texas coming
Yes.
back in some of those random straight line gusts?
Right.
Oh my gosh. Gusts. Flashing. That was crazy.
I don't know what time to suggest, period. I will certainly keep you posted tomorrow after I get up, period. We still have many hours to go tonight, period.
What was that cop? Is he hiding in the weeds? No, it's fire. The back is soaked.
Yes, I have it right. So the projected landfall is going to be up here in Georgetown.
That's a tanker truck. That means there's a fire escape.
Mighty kind of you. And who knows, maybe there will be some place open when you come to Wilmington.
So I guess the question would be, when is the landfall? Right?
Yeah, let's
Because what time's the landfall?
2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. About right here. A little bit further north.
Yeah. 2 o'clock. So planes be taking off. If I do American, like you said, I mean, theoretically, is there an early morning? Like, I mean, because it'd just be easy for us to finish, and then you drop me off, and go to bed at the airport.
I've already at your room.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you're in the room. Yes. Okay.
Like, I was thinking maybe we fly you out Saturday. We do Wilmington, Dallas, Denver.
So the landfall is then, because I have my already paid for Raleigh flight at 5 or 4:15, and we're only
Right.
2 hours from it then,
Right? True.
instead of the 4.
So if they don't roll it up,
If they don't roll it up,
we give it a shot.
we give it a shot.
Right.
If not,
Right. You can still sleep tonight.
yep. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Keep the ticket I already got.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, it dies out real fast over land. Like the surface winds are 28 to 30 miles an hour.
And maybe that's why they haven't canceled all the afternoon stuff tomorrow
Right.
or today.
And most of it's west of Raleigh. But yeah, I mean, that way at least there's a viable plan. If you do cancel it, you get your money back from them.
Yeah.
And we get you out of here on Saturday.
Yeah, because Wilmington will be fine on Saturday.
Correct.
All right. Yep. Makes sense to me.
And Raleigh would also be fine on Saturday.
Think so?
Yes.
That really just comes down to cost then. Like, just the 4 hours drive from Mark, Worth, whatever. It's 4:14, so.
Scott's going to get all this equipment tomorrow and bring it to Wilmington.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh. Scott, you're the real MVP. Marcel, you're the real MVP. Both of them. Oh, that's so Scott's
Going
gonna
to need him to get a flathead, I guess, right, for those hose clamps.
Yeah, flathead screwdriver.
And it's just enough to loosen it
Yep.
and slip it off or whatever.
Or even a pair of pliers would work.
Right.
That's super. Seriously. Like after landfall, kind of.
It's interesting. The service out here is really bad right now, by the way. Probably.
Yes, I have the grid.
I mean, like you said, it's not ideal. But even if you go home fairly early Sunday, worst case, that's better than working in Raleigh Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, but if the airport's open,
Right,
I'll
but
do
if
it. Yeah,
stuff
no,
gets
I know, but it's just
backed
more
up.
days of sitting in a hotel room like, okay, well, you know what I mean?
We'll come up with something to do. You want
Well,
something
no, I know that, but
At
it's
least
just,
you won't have to
it's
work
not,
in a hotel.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like I said, I've been away from home so much
right.
that it's like,
But like if there's nothing we can do about
yeah,
it,
if the airport's closed on Saturday, yeah, I'm just screwed. That's all there's to it.
or it's, everybody that was canceled, now they got to go the next day, and then your only time to go is Sunday. At least you're not sitting in WeWork in Raleigh on Monday.
That's the worst case. Worst case, then I will not be happy anymore. So I just need it to work for me. Just need it to work for me.
So just one more time, Saturday, you have a flight
No,
tomorrow.
tomorrow, today,
Right.
today I have a flight
Raleigh.
at Raleigh in 414.
Right.
If they don't roll it up, and it's
Right,
not
we
rolled
need-
up yet.
We need to have you at TSA at 3 sharp. 2:45 even.
I would probably say more. Yeah, probably at least 2:45.
We need to leave Wilmington by noon.
It's just yeah, because I got 2 bags. I just need those. Got all that crap. Anyway, yeah, it's like 2:45. Jeez, this road is. I'm sorry, it's just like that tree popped up, and then I'm just looking at this overhang of trees, and I'm like, it's quite the road.
Just imagine doing it.
Oh, I know.
And I went back and I came back and it's like, and then so to finish the story, I got to fix Charleston. And it's like, I gotta go home, it's 3 hours. And I drove through and it was getting worse. And I'm in North Myrtle Beach. And I'm talking to Paul. I'm like, I'm talking to you. I remember this, it was real. I said, and I'm seeing like dinosaurs. They look like brontosaurus with long necks.
I've done that with Craig before.
Yeah, like,
No, actually, I did the same thing. You know, the night we drove back from the nor'easter, and you
Right.
stopped in wherever, and we saved one room, and I went straight to the airport.
right.
No, I didn't go to the airport. I had a hotel at Raleigh. Yeah, I had a
Right.
hotel at Raleigh. But I was doing the same thing with Craig. I'm like, dude, I'm like seeing hand puppets
Right.
in the shadows.
Yeah, it was so weird. Paul's like, you should pull over. I was like, yeah, there's a hospital up here. Let's pull in their parking lot. Like Grand Strand or whatever. Whatever. He's like, you promised me? I was like, yeah. And I thought I was. And when I hung up, there's just this weird, like, I feel a little kicked. I'll keep going. So I really wanted to get home.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get some sleep and then get up. Because the landfall and the high tide were going to be like at noon or 1 or something. So I wanted a few hours of sleep and to see if my Charleston camp was all of that worth it, you know? So I got into South Carolina. The sun was coming up. There's a rest area. We were right by it. And tired, like I couldn't do it. So I was like, let me pull in here and get a nap.
Yeah.
So I pulled in and basically I passed out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I woke up and I was very nauseous and I felt like I was falling and maybe suffocating at the same time. Like I had to get out of the Tahoe and just run. It's like a panic attack. Like really, really bad. And
Did you get out of the Tahoe and run?
Well, I got out, like opened the doors. I was thinking, like, what am I gonna do? And I drank some water. My mouth was dry, and I mean it was terrible. And I laid back in the seat and just kind of passed out again. Woke up about 45 minutes later, still alive, you know, obviously.
Yeah, still breathing.
Made my way home. So that's what's the thing. You know, people, oh man, it's like, that was the most dangerous thing I probably have ever done.
Probably, yeah.
Pushing.
So much.
Yeah.
Lucky's peanut butter things can do.
You're right.
Which I still do.
Yes, we're going up on Georgetown. This is about where it makes landfall.
So, yeah, so, okay. So back to how we got hooked there. So, 414, and that's a non-stop to Denver, so that's good. If it were to fly.
Yeah, as long as
If
you
not,
take off, you're
there's
golden.
the same flight on Saturday.
Maybe they'll just move you to that.
Maybe it would.
Do they just do it automatically?
No. Well, Southwest does. Southwest does when it's the same day.
Right.
But if it's a different day, they make you pick it. Like, honestly, I've never run into like canceled flights like this before.
Right.
They're trying to avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
I know you do too. I think there's the same on Saturday as well. So just anything that gives me at least 2 chances. And then at the other option would be to, if they do roll up that one, I can book Saturday out of Wilmington through wherever. I don't know. We'll see. See where it is. So where are we now?
Georgetown.
This is
Southern part.
Georgetown.
Yep.
That's the sign. I think it's raining. Sprinkling.
62 degrees.
It's chilly when you're wet. So I keep trying to dry my back a little.
Right.
I think that's what's chilling me out. Well, maybe the GoPro too is maybe kind of cool even with just high tide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If water makes it up there, there is a hurricane out there.
Right. It'd be something.
Yeah, it could be. It's kind of point blank.
Right. Definitely.
But I thought like a hurricane. But I know you wanted to try that those big ring deals before on the GoPro cases.
Right. Those clamps.
Yeah, we talked about that, right? Ordering some big ones. And
Right.
even trying to use that instead of straps like on
Right.
poles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny because Ryan had them.
Who?
Oh, right.
All right.
Yeah, he had them, right? So
Right.
it's like, and that's a pretty easy setup to do.
I should talk to Anthony and a couple other people I know that are into like stuff like that, so whatever, more construction oriented and whatever than me, because you can order kits where you can make them as long as you want.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I just don't know how to do that.
yeah.
I'd want somebody that
Good look though.
really knows how to do it. You gotta, I guess you clamp the little ding thing on there.
Yeah. Is it clamped on? I don't know.
Yeah, however, I mean, you gotta have something that
Yeah.
probably fastens it so that it can attach to itself.
But that's an interesting thought too, because like I'm not saying on all of them whatever, but even maybe on it would be an interesting thing to see on, say, like a palm tree,
Right.
or even on one of the big cases.
Mm-hmm.
Just how would it grip? Because that's metal grabbing
Right.
onto whatever it's gripping. But you need something like Ryan had. You just need multiple sizes, because some poles are.
Or, just like I said, some that are like 60 inches.
Yeah. Oh, and then maybe we just fasten the extra back,
Yeah. You can
so it's
rotate
not
it
sitting
or
there
something.
flapping.
Right.
Because that will cut you. Cut you. I'll cut you.
Cut you.
What was that?
I'm so lost in it. Yeah, because
I know it'd be awesome on something like this, but it's just whether or not there's enough compression there. And the compression wouldn't give way, though. That's the thing.
right.
But I wonder how it would act wrapping around the box if maybe we get like a different type of seat. Oh, that is something I noticed, right? The cases and maybe, like I said, clearing out if you got sand or gunk in them. I mean, that has, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that
I
one
do.
just had sand, and I'm just like, maybe that's some of it. I know it's not all of it. Maybe some of them are just wearing. I wonder if you can buy just the seals.
Yeah, you can. Sure can.
Well, might be an idea, especially if they're not expensive. I don't know how much they are, but like, you know what? We're gonna replace the seals in the
But
boxes.
I think that they've even done it with brand new ones.
Yeah, I know. I got you. But that's why it's a delicate balance of how much it's tightened down too, though.
Right.
But you don't do it enough, and the damn camera falls down.
I mean,
You do
for
it
near
too much.
landing, popped off the thing
Yeah.
and floated around, and
Those, I think the strap snapped. I really do. 'Cause that little piece that was laying on the ground,
right.
that picture, I bet you that whatever was rubbing against the concrete, and it just basically the concrete cut it, because
And I
that
mean-
was sharp.
We never found the case to see, but
Yeah.
it floated for hours. It
Yeah.
didn't fill up with water and sink.
True.
Gosh, at Georgetown, just always muy horrible.
Something that might, just the way the cases sit, this is just an idea that just popped into my 3 hour of sleep brain.
Straight.
But like, maybe even, this is the problem with the water's coming in the top of the case. I was thinking of something like, because the main thing that seemed to have problems with is the MoFi getting wet.
Yes.
The batteries seem to, they're just like whatever.
Especially if the ports are up,
But like,
the water pools down.
Velcroing it on the high side on the back,
Right.
just so any water that goes straight to the bottom, and the MoFi is not sitting down there.
So I wonder if also we just put tiny holes in the bottom so any water that goes in there drips out.
It's not a bad idea too. And then the one I don't like, that would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We just plan on water leaving, and we just put them up high enough to where, I mean,
Here, that's a good point. Just to Velcro the thing at the top.
Velcro right behind the camera,
Right,
up there, then everything else will go to the bottom.
right.
At least
And then
that
the
keeps
ports for any batteries face up.
Yes, yeah, the USB face those up.
Right.
That's stuck on the back, and then if there is water,
Because it's always just this much water.
it's this much. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's hours.
Right. Right.
So whatever seeping's not enough, but it's enough to
Right.
leak onto the electronics. But maybe if we just
Right. It's seepage. That's the thing.
and it's dripping on it,
Yep.
and then most of the time, since the gravity takes the thing too is the styrofoam. The foam. Styrofoam. The foam. I wonder if that's creating something. No, because it's all moisture in the box anyway. I mean, I can see how the moisture, you know, kind of gets. Proper thing. This guy's lights on.
Yeah, they just do that around here.
Really? You can drive with them? So
Yes.
okay, that is very interesting. Anyway, just an idea. Oh, the foam absorbing all the moisture is good and bad because I feel like if the battery's in it, like we slide, you slide it in. Is that making it worse or better? Because it's sitting basically in a moist towel. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. But it evens it out, right? Because it absorbs all of it,
Right.
like a bounty paper towel.
Well, the only other thing to do would be to retrofit the cases with some kind of a thing that the batteries sit in. You know, like
Yeah, so they're not bouncing around.
Right.
Yeah. That's the heaviest thing.
some kind of phenomenal adhesive. Does not need to be drilling any more holes in these boxes.
I agree.
Like that. But that's why the foam I thought was just perfect.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't.
It holds everything into place.
Well, so yeah, that's true. So then you just cut a hole out and then mount the hot spot against the back of the case, and then if anything, the foam would absorb any water that does drip around it.
I know.
Those lights. There we go. I don't know.
So the center should pass right here.
Right here.
Yep. According to the latest.
It's certainly windy right here. According to MC.
Right. All that Hilton put thing in Wellington to make sure they hold it. Hello there. I made a reservation through the Hilton app just a little while ago, and I just wanted to let you know that it will be several hours before I get there, but I am coming. My name is Mark Sutheth with an S. Yes. Yes, yeah, coming in like a few hours from now, just for tonight. Yeah, I'll be there before. I think you guys are there till like 7 a.m. I'll be there before that. All right, thanks a lot. We'll see you in a few hours. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. So, hey, Deborah. see you on the C box, our HurricaneTrack Classic. That's what we call it. This brings back the memories, right? Late night traveling. Well, that was 2 hours ago that she posted that. Whoops.
And Mark's talking to himself.
Well, if Deborah's tuned in, I feel like Murrell's Inlet could get some onshore flooding. We'll see. This one's just really weird. It's cold over here. Pressure's down to 984. Winds are 85. So they increased the 4 to 7. So I'm glad we're going to Murrell's Inlet because it's all up to the North Carolina, South Carolina border. And that makes sense up there because it's concave. You got us kind of the wicked tuna.
Yep.
What you looking at? You don't mind me asking.
I'm just checking.
Right.
I'm just checking into that flight tomorrow. I'm wondering if I don't get any updates until I check in.
Right.
So I was just checking into that flight.
Yeah, might as well.
There it all is. Alright, well, maybe I'll get updates now. Boarding is at 3:34. Well, I assume maybe they'll send an email, but at least now maybe they'll send a text message if they roll it up.
Right. Right now, there's no reason to roll it up.
Oh, because of
Nothing happened.
true,
Up there.
because it's not yet.
Right.
Well, they took down Charleston real quick.
Right.
Remember that ticket?
Right. Almost for no reason now.
Right? So far, that's crazy. And they did it for 2 days too.
Right. That was a little hasty.
Just a mess. It's a mess.
So I'll have to ask Ryan if it's okay for Scott to grab the probe as well. I'm not going back down there to get Ryan's probe if Scott's bringing the camera.
Oh, were you supposed to bring the probe?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, when I go get the cameras, I'll get the probe. No big deal. Oh, there's 3 of them. So he's going to have his friend down there get them.
Yeah.
It's called the...
We went back out there another hour to put the pressure sensor on. Oh, I really hope it's recording.
Challenging times.
The GoPro is with one probe,
Right,
and the live cams with the other probe,
right.
the other 2 probes.
I just don't know where those are. I wouldn't know where to tell Scott to look. So there's 2 probes? I thought there was...
So there's 2 probes on the one with the live cam.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
I'm pretty sure.
we can give it a shot. Scott.
And then there's one probe with the GoPro.
Right.
At which point I sliced my hand up like a moron. Okay, because I'm like, we're sitting there fuddling around in the garage.
Maybe. I don't even know.
What?
And we might get one or two, maybe. Especially how tired we are.
I mean, that's...
Because, you know, I do have to be careful if I don't get much sleep driving it. I've got, this is 4, and I'm going to be in the car almost 5 hours. Getting you to and from Raleigh, and then I'm by myself. It's like,
By yourself for the last 2, yeah.
right. And it'll all catch up to me.
Right on that road.
So we get
Can we at
Murrell's
least
Inlet.
get one, Murrell's and then put one together and get it out of like Wrightsville or something?
Probably.
I mean, at least that gives you,
One in my hometown.
no, one there. They're spaced out. That's all. I mean, the coast is
Right.
got something everywhere.
I would just have to take one of these SIM cards, put it in a different hotspot, see if it works, try to pair it with a camera.
I wish we could get that stupid camera working.
Yeah, I don't know why I think
Because
it's.
if we had that one done, right?
Mhm.
Like, that's easy.
Yeah, I mean it is. And maybe when we get up here to Murrell's Inlet, I'll try it again. Maybe there's bad mojo at that hotel since the guy was grouchy.
Yeah.
Should be close.
16 minutes.
Okay.
11 miles.
I know you'd like veer off
Yeah.
to get there.
It's in 8.3 miles.
All right.
Here, I keep feeling like we took something out of the car at the hotel.
I know.
Like, wait, we need our bags
Right, I know.
or something. I keep doing it. We didn't even go upstairs.
Right. So that'll be, I'm going to beg and plead with something. I'll email the hotel too. I didn't check in. Please refund the money. If they don't, they don't. You know?
Yeah, I say try it again. I mean, would you want 2 on Murrell's?
2 cameras?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so if we got the other one working, we would definitely just go to one of the beaches up there and mount it. If we had a shot back, I could get Bruno's working again. I'm serious. You know how many phones I've fixed that had just gone in the old drink? The shot back, the handcuff, dude, you get it working in no time. This, or vacuum. Just vacuum. See a car wash? Car wash boy. Why did my freaking watch change? I don't even know what that is.
5,000 followers on Twitter.
55 now?
Yep.
We're up another K. Should bust that laptop in the car into a hurricane discussion from the car. We'll call it the Midnight Hurricane Outlook discussion. Start the train.
Man, just miles and miles and miles on the interstate of ambulances going down to Southwest Florida. Definitely gonna wait a few days, get in touch with Dan.
Yeah. I think as far as the equipment's concerned, the biggest ones would be the marina cam because it's on the ground, and then the weather station on the bridge.
Yeah.
Those are the two main priority ones. I mean, as soon as Allison can get the one out there, that one's easy. We know where it is. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
And all the HOA people know it's there. There's the that overpass next to the gray case.
Right, the canal.
Canal. The Captiva or whatever. That one's gonna be a little while.
That'll be months.
Yeah, until anyone can drive out there. I mean, I would assume they figure something out like temporary bridge or something.
That's gonna be months.
Yeah. Ferries. But even those require infrastructure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the docks or whatever the ferries use.
Yep.
Yeah, so that one's out. So Allison said that the surge at the rental,
Yeah.
it didn't come up to the house.
Okay.
So the only thing wrong with the house was some ripped off siding.
Right.
That's all that was wrong there. Just wind, I guess.
Right.
But it's still funky what the heck happened with that tree. Did not take out the fence. But I guarantee if the tree was still there, she would have said, "Oh, here's the tree."
Right.
Bad hurricane. Oh, and then Marco Island.
Yeah.
Someone's got to grab that one. And I think that's it then. Dylan already got the other two.
Right.
Marcel already got the northern ones, or the eastern ones. Miles. Like veer off to the right.
Yeah.
Right here.
I see. Yeah, so here's the shot finally.
Before and after?
No, this is the actual
Or
video.
the actual video? So we did a little timeline.
Right.
See how it's in line with those other power poles?
Right.
I'm wondering if it's not on a power pole. I mean, those are big suckers, but
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
it looks in line with them.
Right. And he got lucky; it didn't go down.
But it seems high.
Right.
Doesn't it seem really, really high?
Mm-hmm. Pretty darn good. So it's a big surge that comes in, fairly big waves, but the velocity is nowhere near what Michael was. And it's a pretty big rise, clearly. Carries that house across the road. But it's just interesting because, I mean, and I'm just comparing, it's not a competition. I'm just, like, the wind and everything, like, Michael is just not even close.
Well, you're putting the violence factor. Michael had a major. See, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be a GoPro.
Right.
Doesn't it look like GoPro footage?
Yep.
I think it does.
Cool.
Respect.
Yeah. You're now an elite member of the club. More people have walked on the moon than have accomplished what Max and I have.
Can't wait to see the garage GoPro.
Yeah, that'll be neat.
Wherever Dylan goes, he can just FedEx the whole deal.
Right. And then an envelope within an FedEx envelope, send it to me.
What? Oh, just the case.
And the chip.
Oh, well, what about the case?
Get
The
that
GoPro.
another time.
Okay. Well, that's a good point. You are going to be going back down there, but he's leaving.
He's going to New Orleans for a week, I think.
We are in a straight up neighborhood, dude.
Yeah, wicked tuna, right?
I got wicked tuna.
Yeah, it's coming. It'll be on the right.
Holy smokes.
What?
Those houses.
Oh, yeah.
It's really bright. Maybe they figure if it hurts your eyes, you'll come in.
Right. like a big parking lot. And you look at that and you go, wow, there's just nothing coming.
Oh, the shovel. Is it rotating?
Yeah.
Hit play, or is it just is it a wave now? So it's telling me after this one to take the next right. Let's see. There's the wicked tuna.
Yeah, pull in here.
Here.
Yep.
Paid public parking.
I've been here a few times.
License plate required. Ooh.
Why would you not have a license?
Well, no, it's like a license plate scanner, I guess.
I gotcha.
Tuna customer parking only.
Over here?
Okay. Back here?
No, this
To the left?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I have no idea where we're going.
And then over here. There's too many cars here. It says. At least we have that. So during Dorian, I had a camera over here on one of those things, and I actually worked with the owners, and like they knew. I don't. It's been 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is where I had it for Dorian. Dorian went by, and there was nothing here to speak of. It came up a little bit.
Really? With Dorian, that thing was huge.
Yeah, Matthew, it came up about 3 feet in this parking lot. I had it on a pole back there. So I drive that way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been on a tree or something. No, it was on a pole. That pole gone?
Pole.
Yeah.
It's two big light poles.
Something right here.
Corner.
Yeah. I think it was that pole. I'm gonna get out from there. It's not raining bad.
Sprinkling. Oh.
It's a little warmer here.
Will you hand me that water, please? Thank you. My nasty deer park.
That's where I had it for Matthew.
There. To 7 feet, right?
Right.
Shoot, no, you're right there.
Drive over here. I got a spot. I thought I heard somebody call my name. Or not my name, but say something. But whatever. Just drive over here.
Okay. Ooh.
I was thinking like this piling right here.
Yeah.
Although looking that way, when the plant comes up, you get the splashing and the whatever, and the camera just might do fine. And put a sticker on it.
Yeah, make sure there's a sticker
Right.
on it. All these flipping cameras around here. Holy crap.
You saw a bunch of cameras?
Look at that pole.
Oh, that's a camera?
There's 4 cameras on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder who sees those.
I don't know. There's 4 cameras on there, and they got 4 on the freaking gate driving in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. It's sketch.
I mean, I've worked with these people before, back in whatever. I'm not hurting anything. It is their property.
Do they own both or something?
Probably.
Oh, you don't know yet.
But this is a good spot right here.
Yeah.
This one right here. This one right here. I mean, it's kind of small and unnoticeable.
Yeah.
Strap it
It's
down.
not like a big one.
Right,
You don't need much.
right.
I mean, you know,
Check it out.
where even is it?
Yeah, put the stickers up here. Dry. Thank you. Yeah, put the stickers up here. Dry.
I mean, that definitely helps.
Right,
That you have, I mean, I'm sure you could probably even dig up stuff
right.
from back then if you had to or something.
Right.
To see. Like I said, if you could find like an email and be, hey,
Right.
Mark, this will let you know. Put a camera there. If it's not okay, I'll come grab it. You know what I mean? It's up to you. But they're definitely. I wonder if they've had some shenanigans,
Oh, of course.
and that's why. Because, like I said, it's holy corn. Holy cow!
Oh, of
It's
course.
just a single pole, 4 cams.
Well, I mean, that's pretty obvious right there.
Yeah. Weather
Oh, I mean, that's
observation.
pretty
Yeah.
obvious right there. And that won't be covered by anything. So let's get a strappy do, and
Strappy
the
dude.
quicker we out of here, the quicker we're out of here.
Let's get a strappy do.
You got it.
The quicker we out of here, the quicker we're out of here. But I swear I heard somebody say something like, "Excuse me," or something. Yeah, I'm thinking like right here. You can see the water, yeah. You can go probably right through there, right?
Yes. It's more complicated. You can go through it.
Yeah.
Put it up there first.
So this needs to come around more.
Oh, this way? Oh. It doesn't go. Oh, so it's got to go like this way. Okay, it's going to have to go like that. Yeah, I heard people talk. It's from over there. That bar. We roll. If anything, the camera's machine weather research right on the back.
All right.
And whatever. Take it down.
Just to check it.
You take it down and then there's that.
Well, that's the shot.
It's pretty good.
It is. All right.
All right. All right. On to Wilmington.
I guess.
Give me the first digits again. Address. Your addresses. Or just do Wilmington.
Head southwest toward US 17, business north. Your route may be affected by Hurricane Ian.
I'm coming back to Wilmington tonight, period. This has shifted too far north, period. I've got a guy that can pick up the equipment tomorrow for us, period. Of course, after it makes landfall, period.
Turn right onto US 17, business north, then turn left onto County Road S22559. Turn left onto County Road S22559.
Bye.
In a
You're
quarter
good.
mile, turn. Head northeast on US 17, business north, toward State Road S22559. Continue on US 17, business north for 3/4 of a mile.
Get on 31 eventually. really good test of that tiny cam.
Yeah, I mean, we started it at about midnight. I mean,
So we're going to turn off the public feed for now. We'll leave the everywhere cam going for the HurricaneTrack Insider folks. So for those of you on the YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Mr. Cornelius will fire it back up after sunrise tomorrow. 8 o'clock or so. That's after sunrise. And we'll see what we get.
Turn left onto Sunnyside Avenue.
Really don't know what to expect up here. Will Ian continue to overachieve, or will it be more of a, that wasn't any real big problem up here? Because Lord knows Florida certainly has their problems. Poor folks.
Turn left onto Sunnyside Avenue.
So thanks for tuning in out on YouTube land. I will definitely be back tomorrow with a video discussion. Haven't missed one.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto US Highway 17 bypass south, Highway 17 north.
Haven't missed one all season long, every single day so far. Haven't missed one. So we'll do that tomorrow as well. Y'all have a good night. The HurricaneTrack Insider folks will stay with you. Thanks, Cornelius. That one could be interesting. Slow.
Turn right onto US Highway 17 bypass south, Highway 17
Yep.
north.